Oh, you guys know what's happening. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having a lovely day. I hope that you can't hear the TV in the background because I left the door open. When the wife isn't home and I'm recording, I leave the door open. It's like nice to feel like a little bit free. It's not so shut in. And I left the TV on in the background. It's on the food channel or something, and I hope that it's not loud enough to be picked up on camera. However, if it is, share your recipes with me. Today, we are going to, kind of, in a sense, we're listening to Ian Dury. We're going to listen to the track Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. Technically, this is not off of the 1977 UK and Europe release of New Boots and Panties, but it was included on later pressings of the album in 1978, just like a year later. And I'm just going to do it because I want to. That's literally all the reason I need. However, apparently it was originally released as a record, as a single, along with Razzle in My Pocket, 1977. So, there you go. That's the history of it. And that's the reason, or lack of, that I'm including it on this album listen. But this will be the last song on this specific journey for this album. Hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed it. It's been a really fun time, a laughable time at times, but always exciting, always really fun to listen to. So let's finish it out with a little bit of sex, a little bit of drugs, and a little bit of rock and roll. What could the lyrics be about? I have no idea, but we'll find out afterwards. Oh, I'm walking down the street with this.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll is all my brain and body need. Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Oh, that's
very good indeed. Keep your silly ways or throw them out the window. The wisdom of your ways. I've been there and I know lots of other ways. What a jolly bad show if all you ever do is business you don't like.
I like how matter of fact Ian sings.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Sex and drugs and rock and roll is very good indeed. Every bit of clothing ought to make you pretty. You can cut the clothing, grey is such a pity. I should wear the clothing of Mr. Walter Mitty. See my tailor, he's called Simon. I know it's going to fit.
From the whole gamut of toms.
Bad price, you're quite welcome, it is free. Don't do nothing that is cut price, you know what that'll make you be. They will try their tricky device, trap you with the ordinary. Get your teeth into a small slice, the cake of liberty. Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Woo, that's good.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Okay. Sometimes you have to excuse my mental images and what I think of when I'm listening to music. But that is the groove. That is the type of track. You're walking down the city street. You got a brand new suit. You got some new boots. You're feeling really good that particular day. Everything is just working right. I can't really do it because I don't have the room to. Hold on. Let me. I ain't really have no room. But like, you got that strut. You got that. That is not. I have no room to do it. You know when you're strutting down the street, you're just like. Sorry, I got static. Hold on, I'm catching static. Where is it coming from? Stop. But you're strutting down the street. You're taking long steps. That has that great, confident energy. That has pep in your step, as my father would say. That is just good. Funky, groovy. Love that piano solo. Unexpected, but so welcome. You know, you get someone knocking at your door. You're like, who's here? Who's here? But it's your Amazon package being delivered. You're like, oh, I forgot I ordered that. It's a welcome surprise. It's the best way I can describe it. Once again, I love Ian's very plaintive and direct way of saying things. He's very, very straightforward with what he's saying. And I've mentioned it before, but I love his accent. I love how it has and brings so much character alive into the music. It really brings his personality into the music, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Chaz on the guitar, really, really nice, especially in the beginning, kind of rocking out just a bit. And then we get that kind of soulful flavor. Maybe that's Flanger? I don't know. I always forget. You guys do tell me sometimes, and I forget sometimes. But you have that very atmospheric, used in a lot of soul and funk music kind of sound. I don't know what it is, but that sounds really good. But that piano... Oh, with Norman moving around on there. Oh, that sounds good. That's tasty. Don't tell me you don't want a bite of that. Let's get into these lyrics here. Sex and drugs and rock and roll is all my brain and body need. Sex and drugs and rock and roll is very good indeed. Keep your silly ways or throw them out the window. The wisdom of your ways, I've been there and I know. Lots of other ways, what a jolly bad show. If all you ever do is business you don't like. If you only do the things that you don't enjoy, then you'll never have any enjoyment out of life. So do more of the things that you enjoy, whatever that may be for you. For Ian Dury, sex and drugs and rock and roll. This could actually be a nice like reggae song. You could kind of twist this up a little bit. Every bit of clothing ought to make you pretty. You can cut the clothing gray, it's such a pity. I should wear the clothing of Mr. Walter Mitty. See my tailor, he's called Simon. I know it's going to fit. Here's a little bit of advice. You're quite welcome, it is free. Don't do nothing that is cut price. You know what that'll make you to be. They will try their tricky device, trap you with the ordinary, get your teeth into a small slice, the cake of liberty. Take a bite of freedom. To an extent, don't get locked into something that you're not going to enjoy. That could be a job, that could be employment, that could be some other facet of your life, but don't get trapped or locked into something that you know you're not going to enjoy. Don't get, in a sense, I think was what he's kind of saying, don't get a suit that won't really fit you quite right. Don't get clothing that won't make you prettier or more handsome just because it's cheaper. Just because the price is cut. Get something that you're truly going to enjoy. Get something tailored, manufactured for yourself. Of course, we're expanding that metaphor from clothing into just life in general. Finding something that suits you. And he's actually using suits. Suit you. I just thought of that. Anyways. That's great. That's wonderful. This is a wonderful track. That's really good. Let me know what you guys thought of it, though. Please let me know in the comments down below. I hope that you enjoyed listening to this album with me, because it's one of those ones that I wasn't really expecting to listen to. I was just like choosing a track at the beginning, but then at a certain point, you just gotta go. You just gotta take it and go. So I hope that you guys enjoyed listening to it alongside me. You can let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. That's kind of it, I think. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful one. Bye, guys.